Good afternoon, Ms. Leonard's class from King George Elementary School. I'm Riley's grandpa, and I'm here to help you guys read another story this week. Ms. Leonard has some very cool books going on. There's a holiday coming up for some of us, and for some of us it's Easter. And on Easter, somebody comes. Easter Bunny comes. So Ms. Leonard has 3 Easter Bunny books for me to read today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you're washing your hands and coughing into your elbow and playing nice with your brother and sister and your mom and dad. All right, so let's get started. First book, let me get my books here. Okay. How to Catch an Easter Bunny. All right, let's try it here. How to Catch the Easter Bunny. So, I've been working long and hard with all my peeps and crew. We've made the eggs, and now I'm here to bring them all to you. That's the Easter Bunny talking right there, huh? My real name is a secret. My friends call me EB. EB for Easter Bunny. My special job means I must hide my true identity. So we know this is a rhyming book because every other line is rhyming, right? World's Best Hopper, EB, Easter Bunny, so we can't see him because he turned around. Anybody see? Thick pages, okay. Yes, I'm the Easter Bunny, and I'm coming to your home. If you have Easter spirit, then you just might see me roam. The first trap is quite simple, just carrots on a plate. I'm lightning fast. To catch me, you'll need some better bait. See, it kind of reminds me of trying to catch the leprechaun. A hole that's covered by a rug will never cause me strife. But have you forgotten what I am? Burrowing is my life. Does everybody know what burrowing means? It's like digging holes. So somebody put a hole with a carpet and he fell in, but then he dug his own way out. Now this is much more like it. A fully lit dance floor. I'll do a little hip hop, then dash behind the door. Bow. Uh-oh. The next trap is quite clever, made by brilliant engineers, but it's hard to catch a bunny who has supersonic ears. They have a tape recorder and a pretend Mrs. Bunny, and he can see that it's not real, so. You want to catch me for my eggs and magic basket too, but I've been hiding Easter treats since 1682. That's a long time ago. This trap nearly gets me, but check out all my hops. Watch me dodge the flying fish and cherry yogurt pops. Pew, 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 pew. I switch my size from 2 feet tall to something small and gray. Your Easter spirit is so strong, you might see me right away. He goes right through a keyhole. Uh-oh. Oh, see? There's a leprechaun who got caught. Maybe. I leave so many Easter treats, no children will be sad, but when they see that I've escaped, they'll all be hopping mad. Bunny Tumbler 2.0 sure takes me for a spin. But I've got lucky rabbit's feet. I know I'll always win. Flies out the window. With all the treats delivered to children big and small, I've got one special stop to make to my favorite kid of all. I wonder who that is. See you next year. What a fun story. Very nice, Miss Leonard. Thank you for picking that book out for us to read. And then she's got another one. It's called the Grumpy Easter Bunny. Let's see. Why is he grumpy? Let's see if we can figure it out. Deep in the forest, on the night before Easter, the bunnies danced under the moon. They were all as happy as, well, Easter bunnies, except for one grumpy bunny named Hopper. He's not happy. After the bunnies had finished dancing, Sir Byron, the great hare, told them, "You are the messengers of spring. Now go and spread love and joy." Hopper kicked a stone and grumbled, "Joy and love? Ha! I hate that mushy stuff." As he waited in line for his wheelbarrow full of Easter treats, Hopper grew even grumpier. What was the point of making treats all year and then running your paws off to hide them for someone else to find? It sounds like he doesn't. It sounds like he wants to hide the treats. While the other bunnies gladly began their rounds, Hopper dragged his already tired feet. Hopper gazed at the heap of chocolate bunnies, marshmallows, chicks, caramels, raspberry creams, and other delights. "I wish all these treats were mine," he thought hungrily. See them all? Then his ears flew up with a wicked idea. "They could be mine," he said. "Who will ever know if I keep the goodies or give them away?" Hopper ran to his burrow, pushing his heavy wheelbarrow as fast as he could. Hopper tried to roll the heavy wheelbarrow inside, but it was too wide. He pushed and shoved and pushed some more. He was so busy pushing, Hopper didn't notice a strawberry cream-filled egg fall off the wheelbarrow right here. The egg rolled down the shady path towards a stream. Uh-oh, what's gonna happen? Hopper puffed his teeny chest, then pushed with all his might. The wheelbarrow lurched forward, and the grumpy bunny fell flat on his face. "That was almost as hard as delivering the treats," Hopper complained. But at last the goodies were inside. Hopper ran his paws through the mountain of candy. He juggled jelly beans and made marshmallow nests for the chocolate eggs. Then he began to eat, and eat, and eat. Hopper gobbled and gnawed the whole night through. Now, he didn't feel so grumpy, but he did feel very sticky and a little too full. Finally, he decided to go to the stream to get a nice cool drink. Hopper stopped when he heard mew, mew, mew. He peeked out from behind a tree and saw Lottie, Spotty, and Dottie, 3 kittens who lived nearby. Hopper hid in the reeds and listened. "They must be here somewhere," Spotty mewed. "This is Easter morning, isn't it?" Lottie asked. "Oh dear," Hopper thought. "The kittens are searching for Easter treats, and they aren't going to find any." Hopper felt an uncomfortable stirring deep inside. Should he have eaten the treats? Had he done the wrong thing? Then, to Hopper's great surprise, Dottie cried, "I found one!" She had found the strawberry cream-filled egg that had fallen off his wheelbarrow. Before Hopper could say a word, Spotty and Lottie rushed to their sister. "I'm the oldest," Spotty said, grabbing for the egg. "I'm the hungriest," Lottie argued. "I found it," Dottie squeaked, and they're arguing because there's only one egg. Uh-oh. Hopper felt terrible as he watched the kittens wrestle and hiss in the dewy grass. Suddenly the kittens rolled right over the egg and smashed it to bits. They stopped wrestling and stared at the gooey mess. "We should have shared," Spotty mewed sadly. "We shouldn't have been greedy," Lottie sighed. "We'll divide what's left of it," Dottie said firmly. Then the 3 kittens hugged. "Oh dear," Hopper said to himself. He turned away from the kittens, only to find himself nose to nose with Sir Byron, the great hare. "Why haven't you delivered to your area?" Sir Byron demanded. Hopper opened his mouth, but no sound came out. The chocolate that was smeared all over his face said it all. "Come with me," Sir Byron said. Hopper followed him to the burrow, and the kittens tagged along behind. Sir Byron gave the kittens what was left of Hopper's goodies and made them honorary Easter bunnies. "Go now," Sir Byron told the kittens. "Spread joy and love. The great hare turned to Hopper. "As for you," he said, "you shall watch the kittens hide your treats. Perhaps then you'll understand what it means to be an Easter bunny." It took a while for the kittens to get the knack of hippity-hopping, but they had no trouble at all spreading joy. Hopper followed as they crossed the forest, hiding the brightly colored egg here, a chocolate bunny there. He watched as younger gophers, squirrels, and moles and mice squeaked with delight as they found their treats. Hopper looked up and saw the clouds change from pink to fluffy white. He saw the first crocuses open their petals. Wow, everybody looked happy. Hopper felt a lump in his throat. He'd always just worked his route, then gone home to soak his sore paws. He had never noticed the wonder and magic of Easter before. It made him feel happy inside. Just then Sir Byron appeared at his side. "What do you think about Easter now, Hopper?" "It's wonderful," Hopper said. From then on, Hopper was glad to be an Easter bunny. He didn't mind spending every day of the year making treats for others to enjoy. And the next year, for the first time in his life, Hopper was eager for the night before Easter. Finally, the magic night arrived. Hopper's feet felt as light as marshmallow chicks as he danced the Easter Bunny dance. He couldn't wait to get his wheelbarrow heaped with treats and hide them all over the woods for youngsters to find. He's dancing good this time. When Sir Byron gave Hopper his wheelbarrow, he said, "Since you have an awfully big route for one little bunny, I've arranged for you to have some helpers." Hopper laughed as the three little kittens popped out from behind the great hare. As they pushed their delicious load through the moonlit forest with a hippity-hoppity mew-mew-mew, Hopper realized just how much happiness Easter brings. Very nice story. Thanks again, Miss Leonard, for a wonderful story. And this is Miss Leonard's other book. Oh, let's see. This one's cool because you could put stickers in it. If you owned this book and it was yours, you could put stickers on the pages. That would be fun. Let's see what happens. This book is called The Littlest Easter Bunny. Penny was a bunny. She lived with her family in a warren in Eastertown. There were many bunnies in Penny's community. I'm guessing that's Penny. It was springtime and Penny was excited. This year she would get to help the town prepare for Easter. There were so many important jobs to do to get the Easter Bunny ready for the holidays. Penny just had to find the right one. There's a jobs board with a bunch of lists of things to do. Penny's first stop was Painting Egg Studio. The animals were artists. They painted all the eggs the Easter Bunny hid. Nice. Penny's sister Bee showed her how to dip an egg in the dye, but the vats of dye were very big. Oh, Penny! Penny's next stop was her brother's sweet shop. Baxter made the biggest, most delicious marshmallow chicks and chocolate bunnies in the whole town. Baxter showed Penny how to pour the melty chocolate into the molds. "Penny," Baxter asked, looking around. "Maybe you better help Momsy," Baxter suggested. It looks like she's getting stuff stuck all over her. Penny hopped to her mother's basket weaving workshop. The Easter Bunny needs a lot of baskets for his deliveries. Weaving was more complicated than it looked. Penny got dizzy, spun in a circle, and then crash. "Oh dear," said Penny's mother. "Why don't you go see Popsy?" Penny's father supervised the crew who filled the Easter baskets with treats. "Add the grass, then the chocolate bunnies, then the eggs, with the special surprises inside," Popsy instructed. The other animals worked so fast, Penny's teeny paws couldn't keep up. Popsy peered into Penny's almost empty basket. Maybe next year, sweet girl, he said gently. Penny hopped outside, but it wasn't a happy, snappy springtime hop. It was a sad, pouty, cloudy day hop. There had to be one special Easter job she could do even if she was little. Just then, Penny heard a noise coming from an azalea bush. She peeked inside to find Peck the chick, and he was little, just like Penny. Peck was pouty sad, too. All the other chicks have found their special Easter jobs, he explained, except me. Penny didn't like to see someone sad. She thought about how to make Peck happy. Then she got an idea big enough for the both of them. With a little help from Penny's family, Penny and Peck started making their own Easter baskets filled with treats. And the baskets were little, just like them. Easter Day was almost here. The whole town was bustling about, helping prepare the Easter Bunny for the big morning. Suddenly, Bee and Baxter hopped past. The Easter Bunny's egg hiders caught spring fever. They can't go with him. Uh-oh. Penny and Peck looked at each other. We can do it, Penny cried. You're too little, Baxter said. The Easter Bunny needs little helpers, Penny argued. We can find the best hiding spots. Penny and Peck sprang into action. They took their mini baskets to the Easter Bunny's office. They told him all the reasons why they were the perfect egg hiders and showed him their teeny treasures they'd made for kids who are little, just like them. The Easter Bunny listened quietly. He cleared his throat and said, I think you might be right. Penny and Peck had the best time ever helping the Easter Bunny hide all the eggs. They found new and clever hiding spots, and their mini Easter baskets were perfect for the littlest kids to find. They returned to Eastertown with big smiles and even bigger stories to tell. Their families were so proud. It turned out that Penny and Peck were not too little to have important jobs on Easter. But more than that, they were not too little to make a friend. Because sometimes the most special things are also the littlest. Thank you again, Miss Leonard. What a wonderful story. Well, did you like it? I think our lightning bug's about to fall over. I think he liked it. Did you guys like it? What a neat story, huh? So, we had our picture stories. And now we're going to do our imagination story with Junie B. So, we're going to start. Does everybody remember what happened? This is called the sneaky peeky spying. So the last thing she did, remember, was she went over to her grandpa's and she was hiding and she's spying on people, right? And she jumped out of the laundry basket. And she wants to go meet her teacher and see where her house is at. And they asked her to bake some cookies. Remember? So, let's see what happens now. Me and my bestest friend Grace rode the bus home together. That's when I told her about Mrs. and her secret house. Mrs. is a secret mystery guy, I said, 'cause she wouldn't answer any of my questions. And so now I have curiosity about her. That Grace wrinkled her eyebrows. Me too, she said. Now I have curiosity about her too. I patted her again. Yeah, only too bad, Grace. But you can't have as much as me, 'cause I said it first. Remember that. That Grace did another huffy at me. Whoops, your nose is still whistling, Grace, I said. A few minutes later I got off the bus. I runned to my house like a speedy rocket. Grandma, Grandma, I shouted. I was very excited. It's me, Junie B. Jones. I'm home from school. Oops, sorry, I hit the camera. Grandma Miller babysits me and baby Ollie when Mother is at work. She was in the kitchen feeding Ollie sprained peas. Guess what, Grandma? Guess what? My teacher is a secret mystery guy and she won't tell me where she lives. Only I want to go to her house very bad. Grandma Miller shushed me. There's no need to shout, Junie B., she said. I'm right here. Yeah, only I can't help it, Grandma, 'cause I have curiosity about her. Grandma Miller did a little smile. Curiosity killed the cat, you know, she said. Then my mouth went open, and my eyes got very big, too. What cat, Grandma? Where did the curiosity kill it? Was it in the street by my school? 'Cause I saw a squished cat in the street by my school, only Polly Allen Puffer said it got run over by the ice cream car. Grandma Miller looked at me for a very long time, then she went to the sink and she took an aspirin. Just then I heard a noise at the front door. And its name is Mother was home from work. Mother, I have an important note from Mrs. 'Cause you and me are going to bake delicious cookies, and then we can take them to her house and see where she lives. Mother read the note. The note says to take the cookies to school, Junie B, not to your teacher's house. Yeah, only I already know that, but my teacher's a secret mystery guy, and she won't tell me where she lives, and so you and me have to find out ourselves. Mother shook her head. No way, toot-toots. Yes way, I hollered. We have to, 'cause now I've got curiosity in me, and I have to find out where her house is, or else Grandma said I'm going to get run over by an ice cream truck. Then Mother did a frown at Grandma, and Grandma took another aspirin. Your teacher is not a secret mystery guy, Junie B, said Mother. She's just a regular person with a regular family, and there's no way that you and I are going to bother her at her house. I stamped my foot. Yes, we are. We are too, 'cause I want to. That's why. She's throwing a temper tantrum. That is not cool. After that, I got sent into my room. That's why she was throwing a temper tantrum. 'Cause of no shouting and no stamping my feet. Only I never heard of that silly rule before. I shut my door very angry. Then I put my head under my pillow and I called Mother the name of a pewy head. Junie B is not a nice person. And guess what else? I said very quiet. Teachers are not regular people. So there. Ha ha. Chapter 4. The next day was Saturday. Saturday is the day me and my mother go to the grocery store. I have rules at that place. Like no hollering the words, I want ice cream! And no calling Mother the name of Big Meanie when she won't buy it. And no eating a bag of marshmallows that doesn't belong to you, or else the store guy yanks it away from you and he says, eating is the same thing as stealing, young lady. Then he takes you to Mother, and she has to pay for the whole entire bag, except for I don't know why, because I only ate 3 of those soft guys, and that's all. The carts at the grocery store have seats in them. That's where babies sit. Only not me, because big girls get to walk all by themselves. And guess what else? One time, Mother even let me push the whole big cart without any help, except for then some baked beanies got knocked off the shelf, and Grandma got her foot caught on my tire, so now I have to wait till I'm bigger. My favorite aisle is where the cookies are. That's 'cause sometimes there's a lady at the table, and she gives me and Mother cookie samples, and we don't even have to pay for them. Their name is freebies, I think. Only too bad for me, 'cause this time the lady wasn't there. Darn it, I said, very disappointed. No freebie, lady. Mother smiled. That's okay. When we go home, we're going to bake our own cookies for Grandparents' Day, remember? Won't that be fun? She asked. I made my shoulders go up and down. That's 'cause I was still mad at her for not taking me to my teacher's house, of course. What kind of cookie mix do you want? Asked Mother. I did a frown. I don't even want to bake cookies anymore, I said, 'cause you still won't take me to where Mrs. lives. Mother rumpled my hair. Staying mad isn't going to change things, Junie B, she said. Now, do you want to pick out the cookie mix, or shall I? Then Mother picked out some cookie mix, and she gave it to me, and I throwed it in the cart very hard. Thank you, said Mother. You're not welcome, I said. After that, Mother took me outside of the store, and me and her had a little talk. And a little talk is when Mother is mad at me, and she says, who do you think you are, Missy? And exactly how long do you think she's going to put up with me? Then I have to say apology to her. Apology is the word for I'm sorry. Except for you don't actually have to mean it, because nobody can even tell the difference. But that's wrong. You do have to mean it. After the little talk, we went back into the store. Shall we try again? Asked Mother. Then she gave me another box of cookie mix, and I put it in the cart. Very nice. That's better, she said. Thank you. You're not welcome, I said inside my head. Then I smiled just to myself because Mother can't even hear me in there. After that, me and her went around the corner, and I saw my most favorite thing in the whole world, and its name is the water fountain. Hey, I need a drink, I said, very excited. Then I run right over, and I hopped up on the little step. Need some help? Called Mother. No, I said, because I'm almost 6 years old, that's why, and so I already know how to work this big guy. And here's another thing I know, I said. No putting your mouth on the water spout, or else germs will get inside you, and you will die. I smiled, very proud. Polly Allen Puffer told me that, I explained. Then I bended my head over the fountain, and I drank for a very long time. Hurry up, Junie B, said Mother. I need to get the shopping done. I wiped my mouth off with my arm. Uh-oh, page got stuck. Yeah, only I can't hurry up, or else I might get a stomachache and spit up water, 'cause a boy named William did that on the playground yesterday. Mother looked at her watch. Okay, well, I'm going to be right here in the cereal aisle. As soon as you finish drinking, come directly back to me. Okie dokie, I said, very happy. Then I turned around and drink. Except for then I started feeling a little bit sickish, so I had to sit down on the little step and rest my water. That's when the big front doors of the grocery store opened. And guess what? My eyes almost popped out of my head. That's what. 'Cause I saw a big shock, and its name was Mrs. My real-life teacher named Mrs. was at the grocery store! Alright, that's the end of the chapters. Next one is chapter 5. So can anybody use their imagination? Maybe what kind of cookie mix did she get? I like snickerdoodles and chocolate chip cookies. Maybe even, what's the other one? Almond cookies. So what kind of cookies did you think of when they said cookie mix? And then what kind of a shopping cart? Was it a racing car shopping cart or just a regular shopping cart? And what did the water fountain look like? Or maybe even the step? And was Mrs. the teacher when she came into the grocery store, was she wearing the clothes that she wears to school, or was she in like blue jeans or sweatpants? Use your imagination. Comment down below and let us know what you're thinking of when you're using your imagination. So, have a great week. I'll see you next week. I can't wait to read some more stories for you, and I'm thinking I might try to do a video for a surprise if I can. There's something that I used to do when I worked at a daycare, and if I can do it okay, then I might give it to Mrs. Leonard to put on Mrs. Leonard's Lightning Bug website, YouTube videos. Okay? Bye, guys. Have a good week. See you soon. Love you, Riley.